there's a thing that archival footage does that, nothing else can compare to it, even if you're having someone narrating a past event or anything. Because archival footage puts you, like, when you're watching it, it puts you literally to that spot.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I love that research is coming up a lot. And I also love that access is also coming up a lot. Gotcha, you said let's fund research because a lot of your practice draws on deep research, right? You also mentioned that one of the places that you looked at is songs. And so my question for you would be, when it comes to sourcing audiovisual archival materials, what platforms or collections do you turn to? Which ones do you avoid and why?
First, the ones I avoid first, mainstream media. So I don't trust mainstream media now. I don't trust mainstream media in the past. So I start with gossip. I trust that one more. It's on the audio part of audiovisual. And then move, and I'm serious, we start like urban legends and stuff and family folktales and stuff like that usually have a truth to them. A big resource I think we have not looked at, and first, I'm on a campaign to bring it back. I'm on an anti-Instagram campaign to bring back photo albums. Please. Yes, thank you. Please sign my petition when it comes when it gets to you. We'll get to unaingia, unapewa chai, tea, and a photo album. You go through it, you get all the family gossip 30 years worth, and then now you start the business, right? But I also think within those photo albums is the story of our nation and the intimate story that doesn't have missionaries being carried to Tomo or whatever. That is where our actual visual history is. So we start with pictures.
For me, I think it's the tools, is the modern tools that we have that are ideally fighting half the battle for us in terms of digitization and preserving archives. Because even by just taking that photo, even if you're not subconsciously, you're not archiving, but that's the reason sometimes you have all these Google photos and stuff like that. Now, for example, like the last year June, I mean, for this kind of footage to find it 20 years from now would be from different sources because of the time and everything. I mean, there's internet right now, so they are all into clouds, but it depends with the theme and the kind of work you're doing and project. Then from there, you'll be able to know at where would be the mainly source. But I think the first source would be mainly from the main contributors and people who surround them, like from way back. Yeah.
So it's really also a question of how we sensitize ourselves for the value of our own memories. And of course, most of the people are not professionals, but it's these kind of community activities that can sensitize for it. And there you create that feeling of it's important. Let's try to conserve it, and let's try to use it for storytelling and memory work.
Just to stress on what you said, also, I think it's upon, especially us as storytellers, it's the more we do such projects that we include like archival footage and stuff like that, that also brings the urge of people to store that kind of archival footage. People will be able to know the value of such material, because first thing, the whole idea of using archival material and even finding it's hard. So it's always a hard route using it compared to other stylistic ways of still telling the same story.
What's that saying? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is now. So as much as we're speaking sources and history, we also need to think of the present and not just what's happening outside in the streets, which people like Nick have covered, but also what is happening within our own practices.